TranSLaTe. 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 Hey, I'm Ray of Sunshining. I'm delighted that you're here with me today. Hooray! Hi, I'm Ray of Sunshine. You know the trauma. You may know. Hi, I'm glad to have you here today. God, AKA and God, Ray of Sunshine. AKA Ray of Sunshine. Hi, I'm Ray of Sunshining. TranSLaTe. Uptight. I'm ecstatic that you're here with me today. Green Ray light. Hi, I'm Ray of Sunshine. Hey, I'm Ray of Sunshine. TranSLaTe. TranSLaTe. If you don't know what you're doing here, stick around. Hey, between you and me, the reason you want to go back there is because I'll help you figure out what you're doing here on this program and what you're doing here on this planet. It's a life changer. It's our time to blossom. It's our time to blossom. And we're not going to blossom alone. You got a good memory? Good. There's only two things to remember. One, share this video. What I'm doing here on this program is, and two, send me a like. I'm going to talk about a lot of different kinds of tension today. How else am I going to know that you like this? How else am I going to know that you like me? I'm delighted that you're here with me today. I'm working on getting coordinated. I get messages. I get. So I know lots of information. In one of my earlier videos, from lots of different places, I spoke about eye contact. Lots of unlikely places. Just like you do. Sometimes you get information, you sit here. And I'm not looking away now because I'm not making eye contact, because you may have noticed during my progression that I make eye contact almost constantly now. Information like that. Information that I can trust. Because I trust it. Because I want to give you the picture. It makes sense. That's where intuition comes in. Angle. That's where intuition comes in. Can I trust this? The fun. The first question is does it make sense? And if it comes from Ray of Sunshine, so one thing you can be certain, from Ray of Sunshine. In the process. Ray of Sunshining. Like. Fantasy. Welcome to my fantasy. I am Ray of Sunshine. I'm thrilled that you're here with me today. Vibe up. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to translate. I'm thrilled that you're here with me today to talk about vibe up. That doesn't make sense. Something that never made sense to me ever since I can remember. Conviction. Hey. So I am in the process of deciding, figuring out what different I want to hold on to and what different I want to let go of. This Adam and Eve, they kind of struck me as somewhat sophisticated in a way, Vibe up. Hey. Conviction. Hey, I'm Ray of Sunshine. Now, I could be wrong. Enough sophisticated enough enough. But I'm going to talk about conviction enough that when they realized they were naked a little bit. Conviction. They grabbed some fig leaves, right? Conviction. Oop. They grabbed some fig leaves, right, to cover up. So that's pretty sophisticated. Poop. If you don't know why you're here, River of Tears. So my question was today. I'm Ray of Sunshine, or Ray of Sunshining. Create up. You. Vibe up. Vibe up. The possibilities are enormous. Shining. Like the cavemen. And that's what I'm here and cavemen fit into all that story. You could stick around for another minute or two. Vibe. And I'm not saying that the shenanigans isn't going to go. You could go back to any one of my previous Ray of Sunshine videos, and you can hear me tell you why over there, because I repeat those same things on every single one of my videos, and I'm going to keep repeating. The cavemen come before Adam and Eve? No, could not probably. No. Adam and Eve were the first ones around, right? Convictions. And as you're well aware, there are different kinds of convictions. There's what convictions are appropriate for me, and which are the convictions that I absorbed along the way and just decided, that must be the way I am. What I believe. There's the kind of conviction. So anyway, there was a lot of confusion for me. There was a lot of conviction. Vibe. That happens when, say, you go to and you're found guilty.
Shenanigans.
Now,
no doubt, when you first spotted me, some of you were wondering, geez, I wonder what it would be like to wake up next to him in the morning.
but now it's starting to make sense.
Well,
there's a whole array of all the different rays of sunshine there.
It's starting to make sense. Lots of things are starting to make sense. He said that, and he's successful. He must know.
Well, this is it. This is what I look like because, although I've been up for many, many hours since I first woke up, this is what I look like that, and I still look like that. So I have another video back in.
She presented it this way
earlier before videos.
It's playtime.
Where I show the same illustration of this is what I look like when I wake up.
Create you. It doesn't matter if you are guilty.
I'm saying that the shenanigans isn't going to continue. That the shenanigans isn't going to continue.
And all of them are found guilty. It doesn't matter if you are guilty. That all makes sense for many of us. And all of my previous videos, there's a whole array of rays of sunshine. And if you're found guilty, then it's likely that you will be convicted.
It's very confusing.
You will have if you're found guilty, conviction. Then it's likely that you will be convicted. And it's very possible you might become a conviction. Convict.
My program is all of that. My program is a metaphor for life. So sink in.
We're on a journey of emerging.
If you're confused,
blossoming.
If you're confused,
and that's what I want to show in my whole presentation.
That's perfect.
But I'm not going to repeat them all here.
A convict.
That fits right in.
I know. It happened to me once.
That fits into my whole
conviction.
Discovering.
There's really only two things.
So there's different facets of that. There's the facet of you as an individual, you as
share kindness.
What was that theme anyway?
Part of a whole.
Share this video.
Performance anxiety. Do I look like I have performance anxiety?
In fact, I tell that story back in my pilot video. My pilot video, that goes TranSLaTe. Go now.
Do somebody else the same favor that somebody probably did for you and sent this video to you on a silver platter.
That's what I do.
You could learn.
I translate.
We're going to talk about performance anxiety.
They're generous.
Expired.
I don't think so.
As you may know,
and
it's called Why Me?
You may be aware.
25 minutes and 26 seconds on the edge of your seat excitement.
And I have some other things to talk about first. I'm Ray of Sunshine. I have some other things.
Inspiration.
I'll take a
I have some other things to talk about first, and hopefully.
So I absorb inspiration, and then I emit, and that's another reason that you're here.
I'm delighted that you're here with me today.
You absorb. But another concept,
and this is probably a good chance that I will get back to it because I have it right in my notes. Performance anxiety. If I could practice right now.
Another concept.
What happened there is what you'll see there.
It's the fact by putting my glass cut, and really, there's an underlying reason. I remember feeling that for this because I just have get back to.
And the reason for the story is because my unjust conviction.
Performance anxiety, because it's what I came here to talk about. Some people wondering, geez, I wonder.
But another reason you might want to go back there.
Geez, I wonder. You must look pretty sexy with glasses, right? So the facet of you as they can get an eyeful. Bring the uniqueness of you. So this serves a dual purpose, but in case I want to look at my notes, I put my glasses on.
My mother used to say to me, not everybody's always going to be on your side.
Just take a peek. You can always count on, because my whole program Sunshine is a metaphor. It's about an evolution. It's going to make sense. Our progress.
Just because someone's having their drama doesn't mean you need to participate.
It makes sense.
But these are both props. Everything in all of my videos
it's going to be the truth.
Is props.
And so you can say,
it's going to be the truth. Now, it may not be your truth, but you can be sure it's going to be my truth, right?
To them.
So, and you're not here to agree with, oh, yes, Ray of Sunshine, I agree with it. No, that's the point. The point is that you figure out,
illustrate.
You figure out what's appropriate for you and what's not appropriate for you.
A point.
I am in the process.
To illustrate a progression. A progression of
discovering, of deciding.
The lumps and bumps,
and choose.
Figuring out what different.
Choose to.
My whole program is about.
Direct your energy toward.
I want to hold on to, and what different.
Direct your energy by being up.
And what different I want to let go of. Discovering the uniqueness.
That's what my program is all about. That's what you're here for. That's here for.
You.
For vibing
and
up.
Bumps and bruises and bumps and bruises that we over the course of life. So that's the point of my whole video series. Let me begin by telling you why I look the way I do.
Create you. No. But you know, now we're in the process of my whole program. You may know if you've seen it. Is about we're in the process of questioning as a collective, society, as a community, as a civilization, about doing something different. To discover something different. You know, Joseph, on this island. The thing is about that particular conviction. Back then, when I made the video, I wasn't aware. I mean, I knew that the judge was corrupt. I knew that the prosecutor was corrupt.
There's a hidden message there for you. Hidden message. And the reason I put it there for you.
Adam and Eve, there's a message there for you. I made the video. I wasn't aware. I mean, I knew that the judge was corrupt. I knew that the prosecutor was corrupt. I had no idea. It's playtime. Create. Because you know, if you can't even believe, create that my own lawyer was in on it.
Right? Like this guy here. Now this guy has appeared in 2 of my earlier videos. That would be another.
That my own lawyer was in on it. Was in on the conspiracy.
Discover some very different rays of sunshine. That's the idea.
To stab me in the back.
And remember, you go back there with an open mind. That's the idea of the whole earlier video series. To take a look at.
There's lots of different formats. We could choose the bottom card. We could pick to shut the top card. We could just open. I think that's one way to look at it. So the outcome of the trial was predetermined. That was the other thing. You know, I don't get it.
Stumble and fall. Stumble and fall. To see what stumble and fall, because the whole presentation is a series of stumble and fall.
Must be because Mercury's retrograde. When I pulled this pack out of the little packet earlier, and that's another whole story. Which, in fact, I tell that story on some of my other videos. This one here was on the bottom. I read it as well. Stage your space. I said, you know what? If there's one card that I don't want to get when I pull this thing, it's going to be that one.
And no doubt, I'm going to continue to stumble and fall because I'm human. But you're going to see all the different versions of my stumble and fall along my path, and maybe
if you can't even believe how that works. So anyway, you'll learn some things about me. You'll learn some things about you.
And maybe
there was a time in my life when someone would question, when my response would have been, when someone would question my conviction, the Adam and Eve story. I am. When my response might have been, well, what else are you not going to believe in that? That's just the way I am. Hello. Anyway, you'll also see a transition. You're going to see a change.
And the more the time goes on and on, the more I can see the resemblance. Exactly. Identical twins.
That ray of sunshine to this ray of sunshine. That's the point of my whole presentation. Hello? No, that's the way I chose to be. And this ray of sunshine.
I have the little campaigns. I have looked for it. So more and more as time goes on, we become more and more.
If you can't believe, if you can't the way I am. No, that's the way I chose to be. That's the way I decided to be. I decided. Oh, that's my conviction. That's my conviction. That's the way I am. But if I can decide that that's the way I am, I can decide just as easily that's the way I'm not. Especially you can't even trust. You know, when some of those influences are authority figures, authorities in our life, and it makes it a little easier to absorb, a little easier to believe, a little easier to adopt as a conviction.
I'm to blossom. Get to share this video so we get all the other sunflowers to blossom with us. Create you.
My whole program shows even trust the evolutionary process.
It's playtime. Create you.
It's about doing something different to discover something different. It's playtime. What else can't create to make a difference? What else can't you trust?